You went from making, I think, 17 an hour, like working full time, to then making 10K a month, to 15K a month. What has that success been like? And then can you also describe your transition towards becoming a business coach and helping other freelance medical writers?
Well, the biggest jump was the one I was speaking about where I went from like the 17 to the 75 and then
Mm,
75 to 85, 85 to 100. That
wow.
all happened like within a very short period of time because while I was working at that first agency, I was talking to people about like what the standard rates are and I was doing my
Mm,
research and I was realizing that I can get more than what I'm currently getting. So I
yeah.
think I had started at like 55 and then I asked to go up to 75 and then I asked to go up to 100 and then they negotiated me down to 85 and that was just within a 3-week contract. So then when I left I was like, okay, well I know people are getting 100 so I'm going to charge 100. So then all the sort of the pitching that I did in that stage, I started to look for companies who might need a writer and I positioned myself as an
Mhm.
expert in the gut health realm because that's what I had done for a long time. And then I just started at that 100 rate. And then each time I got a new client, I just upped my rates. It just kept going like that until I was just busy all the time. And so you realize that, you get more efficient over time. So your rate
Yes.
should be going up. Then I transitioned more from charging hourly to charging per project. And that was when I started to see like the 10, 12, 15K months because
Mm,
I would just charge for an entire project and say this is going to be 5,000 and this is going to be 6,000. So it was much easier for me to know that the money was coming and just kind of focus on what I was doing, but also prospecting at the same time. So I feel like the biggest skill that I learned was to balance the marketing and the outreach side of things with
mm,
working on the clients that I already had, but then also constantly looking for that next opportunity where I could charge more and do more and challenge
mm,
myself more. So I was never in my comfort zone. I was always pushing for the next thing. And I would say that's kind of primarily what led to that growth. But in terms of why I started Prospology, I was getting a lot of messages from people on LinkedIn saying, how are you so busy? How are you getting all these
yeah.
clients? How do you do this? And I kind of got a bit fed up of just like messaging people all the time and helping them. And I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I should probably be paid for this. I started the coaching business pretty much the same time I started growing the writing business. And I just did them alongside each other for a while because I realized that whatever natural instincts were coming to me, other people were not getting them. So
Yeah.
then I realized actually there's a lot of value here. So I'm going to give it to people. And that's how it started.